There seems to be an endless supply of fearless keyboard warriors these days. And here's a new one. We have John the Cetetic. And just like the previous ones, nothing but nothing. But regardless, he comes in here and claims that I made some assumptions. And one would expect a proposition to fit all examples with some mathematical equations and yeah, just words as anyone else. And you cannot convert a proposition to proof by simply showing that it appears to work in lots of cases. It works just about 100% in all cases. And assumptions are that the American geometry of vision is Euclidean, and that the diffraction has been proven a fact that can't be scaled to suit any observation. We'll come back to the refraction part later, but how did I make an assumption that vision is Euclidean? So to start off with my observation, I'm standing here. And this is a known location. These are the coordinates. Coordinates work. Just try to plot something into your GPS and you get where you're going. I'm not going into how this works on a globe, but they work. This is my target. This is a known location with known coordinates and known elevation. You can see down here, 175 meters. So, no assumptions so far. This entire distance is 68 kilometers. Still no assumption. Are you with me so far? What I do with these numbers are nothing magical. Just plot them in here. My eye level at the end of the world is 22 meters. No assumptions. The distance is here, 68 kilometers. No assumptions. And the target is here. The hill that is standing on is 175 meters. No assumption. The height of the turbine is 150 meters. No assumptions. So just plotting everything here into these models. No assumption. This is the flat one. No curvature. This one is the measured known radius of the Earth, 6,371 kilometers. No assumption. This one is with standard refraction, and again we'll come back to the refraction later. No assumption. With me standing here pointing my camera in that direction, that's me pointing the camera that direction. No assumption. Here, pointing my camera that direction. Still no assumption. So how can I even start to make an assumption that vision is Euclidean or whatever by just copying the observation? Zoom 640 millimeters. I have a camera with a 400 millimeter lens, and with the there we are, 400 millimeter lens and 1.6 crop factor sensor, so that is 640 millimeter equivalent. No assumption. On a flat Earth, this is what we should see. I'm just pointing this observation in the same direction as the camera. No assumption. To the globe model with no refraction. Down here. This is what it should appear like on a globe with no refraction. No assumptions, I'm just pointing the observer in the same way as I pointed the camera. No assumption. Here we have the standard refraction. Again, no assumption. Refraction is something that is measured and it works. So I have these two, either no refraction or standard refraction. If I should make every observation ever made 100%, I would need to have hundreds or thousands of models over here. I couldn't bother less with doing that. So somewhere in here, my observation fits these models. Standard refraction. And by here, the top of the turbine is just below the white part of Færder lighthouse. Let's see my photo. This was the last time I was at the end of the world. As you can see here, the white part of Færder lighthouse, and the top of the turbines are just below that part. So my eye level is up here, no assumptions, and the top of the turbines are down here. No assumptions. This is the observation. And the top of the turbines are 325 meters above sea level. No assumptions. So when I'm looking straight out here, the top of the turbines are down here. This is where I need your help to figure out what is happening. If you are saying that I make assumptions of that vision is Euclidean or whatever, yeah, figure it out. This is all the 4 times I have been at the end of the world. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Every time of the year. And none of them you can put all of them again, yeah. They fit all of them on top of each other. There are none of them that where the turbines are on top of the lighthouse. Every single one, they are down here. So if refraction is a thing that they think is magic, it doesn't make any difference to these ones. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Every temperature difference. Cold, warm, warm, cold. Yeah. Refraction is a thing, but it doesn't help you. And if you don't like light bending, you should not be a flat earther. Because in this case, on this standard refraction, we're talking about a fraction of a degree of light bending. But here, for this observation, for this model to fit my observation down there, you need to bend the light from the top of that turbine to below that white part here. And that's 8 times more the wrong direction of how refraction is known to work. So if I make any assumptions, you have to make even bigger one. My eye level is on top of that turbine, but I see it down here. So who's making assumptions? And again, if you think that I'm assuming that light is whatever geometric something you would like, yeah, then you will need to assume something else, like whatever that may be, because that's my line of sight. I look down towards the top of the turbines. What are you assuming? So, editing Tommy here. I seem to have forgot one little point when I made that video, and that's of course, I said my line of sight goes from my eye level here down towards here and then up again. I guess that's what they assume with vision is linear or whatever. Thing is though, light reflecting from the sun on here is traveling towards my eyes like that. My eyes are not up here or up here. My eyes are down here. So the light shining off here, reflecting, should be here. My line of sight goes down here. That is where I observe the top of that turbine. So that's what I'm meaning about line of sight, and if that somehow make vision geometric something, yeah, this needs to be explained. So again, just to finalize this, where am I making these assumptions you claim that I do? In what part of this, where did it manifest itself, and yeah, where am I wrong? There are no assumptions here. These are all known coordinates or locations, elevations, and I simply point my observer the same direction as my camera. If you think this is something different than a camera, then you're the one who needs to explain it. Yeah. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.